Okay, what we have here is a 1991 Honda NT 647 Hawk. This is a big V-twin, has the same wraparound aluminum frame that they came out with in 1986 for the 750 Interceptor, the VFR. VFR was 7 times Bike of the Year. Quite an amazing bike, but this is not an Interceptor. This is what's known as a Honda Bros in Europe, UK. Quite a popular racing class over there. Never caught on too much in America, but this is a great bike. It was bought for my wife. She's the one that repaired the dented tank, repainted it hot rod red. She has yet to polish it out and put the new stickers on it, the new decals. So it's kind of naked right now. She added the sliders, you can see down there. Added a little windshield. That's about the best she could find. Couldn't find a better one. Not sure I want a bigger one. The bike really works for me the way it's set up. It's a wonderful bike. We live up here in the Sierra foothills. The roads, of course, are crap. California doesn't spend anything on the roads for us up here. It's like we belong in a different state. But up to here on these crappy mountain Sierra foothill roads, this bike is wonderful because it's got such a good sophisticated suspension. You can see it's got a single-sided swing arm. Got a big fat boy in back. It's actually got more rubber than my VFR had. It's wonderfully stable. It sits a little low. We had it lowered for my wife. It's since been put back up where it belongs. She's shorter than me. This was just a little bit too much bike for her. She's weighs quite a bit less than I do, and she didn't ride it enough to start feeling really confident. I've rode it a lot. I rode it to Sacramento and back, visiting my older mom. So I commuted it quite a bit. That's a 50-mile trip or 100 miles there and back. A lot of it freeway, but I hated the freeway. Took the back roads quite often. This bike is wonderful. It just stays right underneath you, never does anything surprising. You can depend on it. You know it's going to be there. It is just fun. The seat doesn't hold you in like you have on the VFR. This not much of a little thing here is not much of a Mexican saddle. So I slipped around a little bit on it, kind of like I did on the Suzuki. But after you ride a BFR for a while, you get kind of spoiled, I think. There's a reason that bike was 7 times Bike of the Year. This was too expensive, I think, for the market. Back in 1991, they made it for 3 years. This V-twin, it's the same engine, I believe, that was on the Honda Aspen, which was a road-going bike, shaft drive, not a sporty guy like this guy. Didn't have the same chassis. This is a much better bike than the Aspen. This bike is a performer, and it's just a joy to ride. You can scoot around on this thing. It's got a 5-speed transmission. got plenty of power. I forget how many horsepower. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. The engine's no slouch. It's a little too dark this morning. Can't really see in there very well. But you can see the single-sided swing arm, the sliders. The brakes are great. The tires are great. They don't look that good up here because we live on a dirt road. You got some rubber in there yet. You're not going to have to worry about that for a while. I think if I'm going to take it for a ride, I'm going to have to put some gas in it. It runs. It'll get a little over 100 miles to the tank. That's pretty common. It's you have to reach down, flip the switch. You know, what do they call it? The gas cock there. Just flip it over in reserve. I think it's in reserve right now, so I'm going to put some gas in it. Maybe take it for a little ride and show you guys what an NT647 sounds like and runs like. I could probably start it up right now. Put a little choke on. Well, that's what a 647 sounds like. It's got a very popular aftermarket option with the Super Trap exhaust. It's a wonderful, reliable bike. I think you're going to really like it. Let me take it for a ride. Maybe we'll edit this thing and see what happens. Okay, so we're recording. I hope you can hear me. Got my little run cam on here. Hopefully it's pointed in the right place. This is the Honda NT647 Hawk from 1991. We're just going to go for a little joyride. Nothing fancy. We live on a dirt road, so get ready for some dust. little Honda MT647R. It's going to be a great ride for somebody. Thank you.